So, mastering the art of action plans, right? A guide to overcoming procrastination for busy people. We all busy, right? So, we're all busy. Life is in full motion, it's in full swing. If you're juggling a busy schedule, whether you're a parent running a household or a business owner, or you work in a 9 to 5, procrastination can feel like an inevitable part of your daily grind, right? Of our daily grind. Sometimes there's just a whole bunch of stuff to do and we rather not do it, but we got to do what we got to do. So, creating a detailed action plan tailored to your lifestyle can be like the best thing to beating procrastination and making steady progress towards your goals, your dreams, your ambitions. So here's a guide, a free guide to crafting an action plan that suits your busy life and keeps you moving forward. So number one, you have to understand your current situation. Before you even get into creating an action plan, take a moment to assess your current routine and identify the main sources of your procrastination. Like, are you overwhelmed by your to-do list? It's like it never ends. It just keep growing, keep growing. Or do you have unexpected or expected interruptions, right? That derail your focus, like your kids and stuff like that. Understanding your challenges will help you tailor your action plan to suit your specific needs. So some tips, right? So to track your time, spend a week just noting how you spend your time each day to identify where procrastination occurs, right? Identify your pain points, pinpoint which tasks you avoid and why. The second step to creating an action plan is to set clear goals, to set clear and achievable goals, right? Clearly define what you want to achieve, whether it's launching a new business project, managing household chores, meeting deadlines at work. Having specific goals gives you direction and motivation. Now I'm going to keep it real. So I have some goals that if I told you, it would just sound outlandish, like what? It'll sound outlandish, but in my mind, I can do these things, and if I can think it, I can achieve it. I feel like that was in a movie or something. Some other tips, right? With setting your goals, I'm sure you guys have heard of this. I'm not going to go too much in depth with it. You use the SMART goal method. This is where you make sure that your goals are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. And then also break down big goals into smaller, more manageable tasks. Right. The third step in creating an action plan that works best for you is to create a realistic schedule. Develop a schedule that fits your busy lifestyle, right? Factor in your work hours, your family time, your personal commitments. A realistic schedule helps you balance your responsibilities without feeling overwhelming. I realized that for me, the only time that I have when it's quiet and I can focus, and that doesn't take away from my family and other responsibilities, is at night from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. That's the only time, I feel, I don't want to say for sure, but 8 times out of 10 is quiet. And 10 p.m. to 6 a.m., you just got to do what you got to do. Some more tips is prioritize your tasks. There's something called a priority matrix. You can use this priority matrix to categorize your tasks, and basically you're categorizing them by urgency and importance, right? Another tip is to use time blocking. It's a technique where you allocate specific amounts of time for focused work, for breaks, and for family activities. The fourth step in creating an action plan. Oh, I didn't say this, but this video is going to be a little long because we going just step by step, right? And if you're liking this, if you're liking this information, please do subscribe. I appreciate it. The fourth step in creating an action plan that works. I'm going to say it again because it really helps me. It really helped me and really helps me is to implement the 2-minute rule. If you haven't heard of this before, this is one effective way to tackle procrastination. So if a task takes less than 2 minutes to complete, do it immediately. This helps reduce the mental clutter and the mental clutter of small tasks in your mind and builds momentum. So this, you can identify quick tasks, right, and knock them out right away. And then you can focus on making small incremental progress towards larger tasks or larger goals. The fifth step is creating an action plan that works. And creating an action plan that works is leveraging technology for your productivity. Now, don't go out and buy something new. I know you have services and subscriptions that you already don't use, right? They're just sitting there, just taking money. Excuse me. I know you got other programs and apps that you use frequently. See if any of those apps that you already use can be used as a productivity tool. You just need something that you can use to help you stay organized and manage your time. So look, if you got 2 minutes right now, okay, less than 2 minutes, you can, if it don't irritate you too much, you can set up alarms or timers in your phone. Just use the clock app. If you got iPhone, just use the clock app. And then in the reminder section, put in the tasks that you're going to do and set that alarm for daily or Monday through Friday or whichever is going to help you to achieve your goal. Whatever time you think it'll help you to achieve your goal, just block that out. You could just do it with your alarm clock. But don't go out and buy nothing if you don't need to. The sixth step is to delegate and outsource. Now this took me, honestly, up until this year for it to really just make sense and click in my mind. You really need help. You need help. Sometimes you literally need help. When you try to do everything yourself, it's going to take you substantially longer to achieve your goals. Yes, there is a time where you're going to be in the trenches by yourself. You grinding daily to make the changes that you want to see, to live the life that you want to live. Yes, there's a time for that, right? There's a time for the solo mission, okay? And then there's a time where you need to get some help, okay? It's somewhere between being stressed out and burnt out. That's when you realize you need some help, okay? If you're a busy parent or business owner, or a busy parent and business owner, don't hesitate to delegate tasks to others. Delegate tasks to others or consider outsourcing. This can free up valuable time and help you focus on those high priority activities that need to be handled. Right, you can do this. Easy way to do this, right? You can delegate at home with the chores, your kids and stuff. If they 2-3 years old, they can definitely help out with chores. They could learn to put their stuff back. You ain't gotta, you ain't gotta do all that all the time. They can do that. You can outsource at work. You can hire you can outsource work, you can hire freelancers or virtual assistants for specific tasks. You could get them off of Fiverr or Upwork or something like that. The seventh step is to set up an accountability system. You need someone that's going to let you know when you're slipping and that's going to keep it real with you. And keeping it real with you doesn't have to be them disrespecting you, being disrespectful, but having someone to hold you accountable. But having someone that holds you accountable can significantly boost your productivity and motivation. So whether it's a friend or a mentor, or a colleague, sharing your goals and progress with the right person or people can definitely keep you on track. You can schedule regular check-ins with them, right? Your accountability partners. You can also share your updates and celebrate milestones together. Okay, look, I love going out. Okay, and you ain't got to spend money to go out, but I love I love going out, so I'll do that as an accountability activity. The 8th step in creating an action plan that works best for you is to build in breaks and self-care. You can avoid burnout by incorporating breaks and self-care into your action plan. Taking care of your well-being ensures you stay productive and focused in the long run. So, you can use techniques. I'm not sure if you guys have heard of this, but there's a technique called Pomodoro, the Pomodoro technique. Kind of sound like Pomeranian, but no, it's the Pomodoro technique. To take regular breaks. So this is how it works. So with this technique, you set your timer for 25 minutes and you focus on one task, right? I'm gonna do these videos. I'm gonna get these videos out. Okay, well, let me use a SMART goal. Let me be more specific. I'm going to do 2 minutes. 2 minutes. I'm going to do 2 videos in 25 minutes. And from my phone and upload them to my computer so that I can edit it. Okay, boom. So you do, with this technique, you set your timer for 25 minutes, focus on that task. And when the timer goes off, you take a little 5-minute break. Okay, not a smoke break, not a casual break. It's a 5-minute break because we got stuff to do. Okay, you take you a 5-minute break, and then you basically complete this cycle for 4 rounds, right? And each of those rounds, each of those 25-minute increments is called a Pomodoro. So you do that for 4 rounds. 4 rounds will be about 2 hours, right? So after these 2 hours have passed, you take an extended break, right? This is a 15 to 30-minute break, and then you repeat it. So some self-care activities, it includes, things that help you relax and recharge, such as exercise or get you a hobby. The 9th step in creating an action plan that works best for you is to review and adjust it regularly, right? Your action plan should be something that's flexible and adaptable. Regularly reviewing your progress and adjusting your plan as needed is important because it helps you to filter out what's working and what's not. So you can do this let's say weekly. You can set aside time each week, boom, okay, let's say your work week ends on Friday, right? So every Friday at 12 p.m. before you go to lunch, you set aside an hour, right? Every Friday to review your progress and to make adjustments as needed. It also gives you the ability to reflect and adapt, right? Reflect on what's working well and adapt your plan to overcome new challenges that you foresee in the upcoming week. The 10th step is to celebrate your wins and achievements. Don't forget to celebrate your successes, no matter how small, right? Acknowledging your achievements, it boosts your morale and keeps you motivated. Let's say you can, to reward yourself, you can treat yourself to something, that you enjoy for reaching your milestone. Share your success and achievements with your friends, family, colleagues to gain additional support and encouragement. Creating a detailed action plan tailored to our own busy lives and lifestyles is essential for overcoming procrastination, achieving your goals, maintaining your health, your mental health, your physical health. And by understanding our current situations and setting these clear goals and creating these realistic schedules, we can take control of our tasks and stay on track. Remember to delegate when you need to, build in breaks, and celebrate your progress. And with a well-crafted plan, you can transform your to-do list into a done list. I'm all about that. Like, get it done.